Who the fuck is Sophia Hello? Who is this? You're calling my number, bro. Who are you? Bro, I got 3 phone calls from this number today. I don't know who this is, okay? So it's not you, it's not me calling you. You guys, I got 3 phone calls from this number today. Doesn't matter. What does it have to do with anything? No, I'm in Montreal. No, what the fuck? Where do I live? Yo, go fuck yourself. Don't call this number, fuck. This guy, where do you live? Fuck are you? This guy, where do you live? At your mama's house, you fucking piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. Talking to me. Yo, I got 3 phone calls. I keep on getting prank calls, right? A lot of people just, it's either this Bitcoin bullshit or you get just, hello? And they hang up. And you call back and it says this number is not in service. So what the fuck does that mean? Who's calling me, right? This fucking cocksucker. Where do you live? First he's like, how old are you? Then he's like, where do you live? Who the fuck? Fucking people, bro. The arrogance. You're prank calling me, and then you're talking shit to me like I'm the one who's prank calling. Fuck out of here. This fucking world is full of fuck. I swear. Fucking sheep. That's it. No fucking common sense. Just dumb. What? What am I doing here? So everybody be patient. I'm setting up the live right now. Trying to get everything going at the same time. Yeah. Bub, 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 bub. That is, let's see, push me here. See me. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Fucking got my blood boiling, that fucking piece of shit dirt bag. Come on, meet me. There we go. phone is bugging. Oh, there we go. There we go. Um, yeah. There we go. All right. Where do I put you? This is good here. Okay. Where do we begin? Okay, welcome everyone to Conspiracy Talk Podcast, where we talk conspiracies. Anyone here from last night's show that was karaoke with my friend Liddy? But tonight we talk conspiracy. It's no longer a conspiracy, but I just call it a conspiracy. So, for safety reasons. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just jump in. So, it's crazy the stuff I talk about because it's like, people are like, where you come up with this stuff? You know, you watch videos, you're up to date on what's happening with P Diddy and shit. So I watched a thing on P Diddy's ex-wife. She was writing a tell-all book before she passed. Okay. But just to give you an idea, she died from a pneumonia, right? And if you look into the story and what happened and everything, when she broke up with P. Diddy, every man she dated ended up getting pneumonia and dying. So what a coincidence. That's number one. Plane. And there's some sick shit, bro. So not only did he diddle Justin Bieber and Usher and other minions, or you know what I'm getting at. Uh, it's crazy because you already know there's people that worship Satan. They don't worship God, right? Everything that you would never think of doing, those people are into it because they don't have God in their hearts, let alone I don't know what their upbringing was to make them who they are. But it's like when you look into P Diddy and everything, and these freak offs, it's almost like how do I say this? It's almost like a lot of these celebrities are like they have like demons inside them or something, because the stuff that they're doing, not only are they doing orgies and everyone sleeping on each other, sleeping with each other, and these are like married couples and all that shit, which kind of fucks with the sanctity of marriage, because it's a holy thing, right? Being married and having kids. So when I was reading up on the book or whatever that was found, pages from this book, he wanted his wife to sleep with other people, women and men, and a lot of times it's like you know how you want to do business with someone, right? And this guy is not interested, but you have a hot wife. Some people will tell their wife to go sleep with that dude just to make the business deal go through. You know what I mean? There's people like that. But really, uh, so when you come to find out, in the book, at some point his wife was pregnant, and she mentions that another woman she was associated, I guess, associated with, or she knew when she was pregnant. She said this woman like wanted her really badly. You know what I mean? And then when you read up in the book, it talks about P. Diddy telling his wife that like, oh, everyone's gonna want to have sex with you right now because you're pregnant. This is what he's saying in the book. So it's kind of like, you know, uh, not only is it bad to cheat on your wife or your husband, now they're trying to, this innocent child that is unborn, okay, they want to have intercourse with a woman that is pregnant. Already I found that shit weird, but I'm sure in the porn category that shit is up there, and these people that are like into these depravities and stuff, they like that shit. There's some sick people out there, people. You know, you would think a parent would never do that, but if a parent is fucked up, they will have kids just do shit like that. There's some sick people, bro. Like I have to really, I'm kind of trying to tone it down. I'm not being as raw as I can be because I have to watch you know what I'm saying. What's up, Blazing Tugger? What was that person that came yesterday? Something about cocks. I forgot. Anyway, so yeah. Like one, which man would want someone else to sleep with his wife? That's number one. Number two, he wants people to sleep with his wife specifically when she is nine. Oh, it's not just a couple of months in pregnant. She's like about to blow with the baby. That's, they want it in prime time, like right when the baby's about to pop. That's some sick shit. If they're doing that before the baby is born, number one, what kind of sick shit do you think they're doing to these innocent little ones? You know, just to think, bro. Just to fucking think. Like, people don't understand. Predators will put themselves in places where they have access to what their prey is. You know what I mean? So, CPS. I'm not going to say the first part, but you know what the C stands for. Protective Services. C, Protective Services, okay? There's people in there. Fucking high school teacher, soccer coach, gym class teacher, babysitter. Every time I go in this direction, someone tells me, why do you always go there, Ali? But it's like, I can't help it, bro. I'm trying to save the people. You know what I mean? Especially the innocent ones. Let alone when you look into P. Diddy, his house, because his house was owned by another celebrity before. And if you know about the Playboy Mansion, the Playboy Mansion is like a 5-minute walk on the street from P. Diddy's house. It's literally a 5-minute walk. But then you come to find out there's underground tunnels going from P. Diddy's house straight to the Playboy Mansion, including 4 other celebrities' houses that have underground tunnels going to the Playboy Mansion. So the sex trafficking shit is like a big, a fucking X. Right there, bro. Because I'm like, what are you trying to do that you want to make sure no one can... Because, you know, you could take people with a fucking car if you want to transport people, whatever the fuck. But they want to make sure no one ever has an idea what the fuck is going on under. So you have no idea, let alone all these kids that are coming, these people, 150,000 people, whatever, coming over the border. These are all undeclared people. Men, women, and the C's. You know what I mean? So, like, isn't it, there was a court case or something that they kept on busting police officers in this, it was a show to catch predators, right? And I think they stopped the show because so many cops ended up getting busted in this sting, under secret sting or whatever. You know, most of the time it's the freaking police that's in there. They're the biggest gang too. You know, like I was gonna say, I am scared, but I have no fear because I'm protected by the Heavenly Father. So if they wanted me gone, I would already be gone, right? So whatever. And they can't. First of all, what, they want to be gone? I'm protected. Uh, but there's a girl that made a documentary. I think it was in the U.S. She made a documentary talking about police gangs. Okay, and there was death threats happening to her because these just like when you join a gang, you have to earn your uh, earn your stripes or whatever the saying goes. You know, you have to kill somebody. You have to kill someone of the opposite gang or a complete fucking stranger just to prove to the gang that you're down and you'll do anything. So same thing for the police. They have this secret one of these police squads or whatever. They're like a death squad. You know what I mean? And they do that shit too. They would have to kill someone just to get in or be a part of the gang. So just to show you how what gangs are willing to do, they have to kill someone. You don't think the higher ups, celebrities, artists, all this shit, you don't think they have like a level up or 4 levels up as far as sacrifice? What are you willing to do? Like the powers that be, to show them really how it's La Familia or like a what is it? Not Nosferatu. What's the Italian thing there? Cosa Nostra. You know, it's like it's 4 levels up than Cosa Nostra. Cosa Nostra is like when you join the mafia. If God forbid your family members at the hospital and they call you to go somewhere, you still have to go. They're your new family. They're above everything. So the powers that be, if you want to make it in the industry or whatever, and to them those petty stuff as far as selling your body to them or doing whatever they want, that doesn't please them. They want a real sacrifice, and it's not just you, to show them that how devoted you are and willing you are to join. You know, so I don't want it that bad. I don't want it that bad. I always said God gives you everything you need, not what you want. I have everything I need, not everything I want. Right? Oh yeah, let's look this up. So just right here, okay? So I heard a thing. I heard a thing where they were saying that certain celebrities they don't shower. They don't shower and they don't clean. And I'm like, are you that busy that you don't have time to shower? Like I would never want to work in a professional atmosphere around other people and I haven't showered. So let's say you're dropping deuces left and right. In a couple of days, you haven't showered and you're just using toilet paper, which is another conspiracy in itself. If you guys watch the South Park episode that talks about the powers that be, they put stuff in the toilet paper so your fucking asshole gets you get problems in the future with your butthole. Let alone the position everyone sits to poop is not the right position, by the way. Like back in the day, it was literally like this. You squat over a hole and you sit like this, because when you sit like this, it's like it's going straight down. It's not going like this. I guess that's why a lot of men have colon cancer in their 40s or whatever. So, okay, going back to showering. So, it says right here, Brad Pitt. In 2009, Ellie Roth, Pitt's Inglourious Bastards co-star, shared that Brad Pitt uses baby wipes to clean under his armpits when he's sweating, but doesn't have time to shower. Okay, and then it says right here, who's this guy? Jake Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal has said that he doesn't bathe often and that showering is less necessary for him. So what the fuck? How are you trying to get laid with women and you're not showering? That's gross. Especially most of these guys want their salads tossed, right? Which is another thing that is like hip now. All girls like to eat a guy's butt. What is that? What's next after that? I put my finger in there and then next you know she's got a strap on. And you're like, I'm not gay. You're gay, bro. If she's putting her finger in your butthole and then that's when you get your money shot or whatever, gay. Anything around a man's asshole and him, you know, because When I orgasm, that's the best thing. I don't need a finger in my butt. Oh, you haven't tried it. I'm like, it's already good. How much more do I want out of this? Oh, bro, my girlfriend put her finger in my butt, bro, and she did it. It was the best ever, God. Anyway, so going back to not showering, I think reason why they're doing this is because people are so obsessed with celebrities and they look at them like idols and stuff. So if Lil Wayne uh, doesn't believe in God, doesn't believe in Jesus, doesn't believe in being a good person, likes to cheat, doesn't like to shower and stuff, what do you think that person's gonna do? Is gonna do exactly what Lil Wayne does, plus not showering. This is how fucking people are delusional, let alone they have no more, uh, uh, like thinking for yourself. A lot of the things that people did, what happened 2 years ago, or whatever, is going to come back again. They're not thinking for themselves. All the evidence was there in front of you. You were just not using your brain. You're just going by so-and-so scientists, powers that be, because why would they lie to you, right? That's how everyone's fucking stupid philosophy. Why would they lie? Why does anyone lie? Why does the girlfriend cheat? Why does the boyfriend cheat? Everyone's fucking full of it. So, but the powers that be, they're gonna be honest. You fuck. Like if you look into how everything works and how they're raped and pillaged and taken over all these places, and let alone you hear about, what was that thing I watched about residential schools? How they whitewashed all the indigenous people and they didn't let them speak their language. Oh, live access removed. What? Live access removed. Hate speech and hateful behaviors. You see how people are fucking dick faces, bro? Sexually suggestive content. Well, that I can't argue because I was talking about a lot of stuff. Hate speech. I didn't say anything. You fuckers. Where was your soul? This is what happens when you talk too much. I guess talk too much truth, specifically. Where can I go with this? Okay, we got you, we got Kick, we got me. Okay, I can go IG. Live access removed. You are talking too much, Ellie. Okay, conspiracy talk. Like what they're doing right now in Palestine, bro, it's like they don't want you to talk about it. You know why? Because the powers that be, they run everything, bro. They run everything. So how? I'm just lucky that I have a place to speak. You know what I mean? But they will do their best. It's just like if I reached one person, if one person gets it, or subscribe and stuff, I won. That's what all that matters. As long as one person gets it, or I wake one person up to the truth or whatever the hell, they start looking into it for themselves. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I'm not doing this for money, as you can see. That's the end goal in the future. But I didn't start this whole thing for money. You know what I mean? That now everything is so fake that it's all about money. You'll see people rescuing animals. It's fake. It's set up. It's orchestrated, whatever, just to get views, because views equals money. So, but I don't know the ratio. If you get 10 million views, how much money you get? It's not as much as you think it is. Like I think if you get, I don't even know. I'm just fucking throwing numbers out. I think if you get 10 million views, you might get $10,000, some shit like that. I don't know exactly the ratio, but it's all fake. So when you see a girl busting her boyfriend or a boyfriend busting his girlfriend, blah blah blah, all that shit is set up too. Like what's his name, Fuzi? He was the first guy to set up, make these whole pranks thing. Not everybody's doing it because it's all about money now. Let alone you got AI and bots. Because what was I talking about? Oh yeah, these people not showering. So yeah, the reason why they're doing that is they want people to do the same thing they do. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there was a Simpson episode where you see a homeless guy. No, you see a van pull up, and people are like, "Hey, we like to help the homeless. Would you like the guys to come in, and we're gonna take you somewhere?" And everyone gets in except one guy. And then you come to find out that they're like deleting the homeless and sacrificing. You know, it's like right in your face. That's what they call it, truth in plain sight. When it's in a form of entertainment, everyone just thinks of it as entertainment. But a lot of this shit is truth in plain sight, bro. That's why it's so entertaining. Because you're like, wow. Imagine. Like they probably do have the what was it, the Jetsons? They probably do have that technology. I bet you it's already there. It's just not for commercial use or whatever. These billionaires, whatever, they probably have the fucking because you guys know in 1940s the Nazis had UFOs, aka unidentified flying objects. So these are all like anti-gravity anti-gravity fucking UFOs or whatever, and this is in 1940. So imagine what kind of shit is out now. The, the the mass population like me and you, we're never even gonna hear about it. But those billionaires, they have all of that. They probably have. Look at ooh, I almost dropped it, but I got it. Cat-like reflexes. These billionaires, because you hear about cloning. So these billionaires, they probably have someone that's selling clones, because everyone wants a hot wife, right? How about getting a hot wife that's like she's like a robot, but she's human, but she's a robot. But I bet you can even anyone watched that series called Black Mirror? That's the next best thing after X-Files. X-Files was the best TV show ever. But Black Mirror, that series you guys need to watch, because that stuff really shows you what kind of stuff is possible. Two of the things I remember was for the mass population, there was this new technology where your eye or your eyes can record your life. Okay, so now everyone had their eyes recording, so it's like a camera, right? So there was a thing where a guy walks in and he sees his girlfriend with another man, and he tells his girlfriend, he's like, "Yo, I want to see what you guys did. I want to see what through your eyes, what you guys did 30 minutes before I got here." And then he finds out his girlfriend was cheating. So that was the coolest thing. Like if I ever lose an eye, I would want to replace it with a camera, because then it would make a lot of my videos easier, because then I have the best view, obviously. Bird's eye. Yeah, Black Mirror. Okay, so that was one. What was the other one? The other one was. Oh, the other one was not that they clone you, but they can clone your brain, okay, and your consciousness, like as far as like your memories, your whole life. They can like copy that. So you would go and sit in the thing. They would copy your memories and everything, and then they can replicate it, so you could have a mini you working for you, do your task as far as digitally, not physically, but they could definitely do that. So like So one guy makes a replica of himself, a digital replica, and it's like he's sent into like a world where the replica has no idea that he's a clone. He's just like, yo, where the hell am I? What's going on? And then he comes to find out he's not him. He is him, but he's not him. So that would be best as far as if I could have like clones of myself. I just wanna, like, having kids is obviously the best thing. But I'm like, if I had access to that technology, I would have just made clones of myself, grown versions of myself, and then I can get everything else done. Let alone delete all the demons and all the, our minds are like computers, right? So a hypnotist can literally go inside, as far as, you have your conscious mind, you have your subconscious mind. So they would like put you to sleep or whatever, and then go into your subconscious and like implant programs. So it's like, let's say I have a problem with picking up women or confidence issues. They can literally go in there and just delete that and be like, you have supreme confidence. You will make it. That would just change my whole shit, because that would manifest everything. You know what I mean? If everyone went to see a hypnotist, but your mind has to be willing. You have to be willing to be hypnotized. I don't think it worked on me, because I went to see a hypnotist, but she tried to like put me under. All I remember is just like tears came out, but nothing happened. I was still there. Anyway, so a hypnotist can really, like, if you have confidence problems or whatever it is, they can literally go into your mind. But at the same time, it's like I would want to speak to my subconscious, or try to find out, or go into like memories that like where I zoned out because trauma. Anyway, it's called disassociate, I think. That reminds me of, as far as MK Ultra, because I believe a lot of these celebrity kids or whatever artists, they're all selected in advance, and they're told what they're going to be doing when they're growing up. This doesn't just happen. They're not just picked by all of a sudden, and then they pick up and shit. A lot of this shit is orchestrated and planned. They're planned to do what they're going to do 10, 20 years in advance, just like 9/11. It was planned in advance. You know why? Excuse me. What's the word? Predictive programming. So they'll show you images that look like the Twin Towers. Oh, if I have a 20, come on, give me a 20, Lord. God, give me a 20. Oh, I have no 20s. I wish. So if I had a $20 bill, I would show you. There's Twin Tower symbolism. So what I mean by that is, before 9/11 happened, you would see magazine covers in Mexico, or Beavis and Butthead, the movie, of them in two planes, and there's two Twin Towers. And I think some musical artist, his album cover was like some Twin Tower symbolism. That shit was everywhere, bro, before it happened. Let alone Silverstein, Yehudi. Silverstein, the guy that owned the building, a month before it happened, I think he changed his insurance policy. I don't know how he could do that, but he's a Steen, right? The Steens are running the show, by the way. He changed his insurance policy somehow to make even more money, as far as how the building came down, which is from fire, which is another big bullshit scam, because never in history has a building collapsed, a solid building collapsed from a fire. Remember, these buildings are made from concrete. They're not made from cardboard like the building I live in. Like the building I live in, the outside core and the insides is concrete, but a lot of it is like cardboard, because if there was a fire in the building, and that shit burned through like half the building in like 30 minutes. I just realized I need to move on. When the Heavenly Father blesses me with a house and a garage so I can park my Miata, that's all I'm waiting for. So yeah. And then the biggest kicker, which is another big bullshit story. So this is a building, right? It's a building. Now, it's a concrete structure, and you need to look how the Twin Towers were made. They were made very solid, by the way. Uh, so let's say there's damage on the top of the building, right? Now, they give you the bullshit lie that, oh, the fuel leaked and it was molten lava coming out. You really need to watch the footage, first of all, because a lot of it is BS. Let alone if a certain group of people, Yahudis, the Steens, the people that run the show, if they have control over all of the media, the biggest media over the world, like all the radio stations, the radio stations, the news stations, the news stations, okay? And if they run the show and they have access to all of that, and they run the show as far as they're all connected and they all run for the same thing, they can make sure that same program is sent all over the world. So everyone's perception of what happened that day, other than the people that actually saw it, I'm saying people that saw on video, that's everyone's perception of what happened, right? And they're always gonna believe it because it's the news, right? Why would the news lie to you, Ali? But the news told you to take something you don't even know and you don't even trust, and everyone believed it because it was the fucking news. Only Crazy Ali was telling you not to take it, but no one listened to Crazy Ali. Only people that use their own brain and didn't trust the powers that be, because the powers that be don't give a shit about us. They just want us to make money and pay our taxes and shut up. That's it. Just pay your taxes, everybody. Shh. Yeah, so if everyone's perception is what happened would show you the plane, first of all, I don't even, there's a thing where you come to find out, you watch the footage, there's no actual plane hitting the building. Did anyone see that? Anyone over here, come on. Because you come to find out there was no planes on 9/11. All that shit was scam. Like, and the BS is the people that actually did it, right? You come find out those people are still alive. Just like Apollo 11, I think. Where all these astronauts, you think that they're dead. They're not dead. Some of them didn't even change their fucking name. Some of them didn't even change their name. It's like blatant lies, bro. I guess they're good lies. I'm a horrible liar, bro. I know I can't be part of bullshit like that because I'm horrible at lying. I get nervous. I start sweating. I can't lie. Or it's not I can't lie. It's I don't want to be on the spot and have to lie. First of all, I'm trying to be as honest as I can with myself and God every day. You know what I mean? But I don't know when's the last time I told a lie. There's like white lies where you say stuff you don't want to hurt people's feelings. Anyway, going to 9/11 and shit. And they tell you the building fell at free fall speed. If you know what free fall speed is, there's nothing holding this lighter from coming down. So you're telling me this solid object, right, that had damage on just the top, fell at free fall speed, like nothing is holding it together. Literally, because that would have to be. How is it falling at free fall speed if it's a solid object and they're telling you there's no bombs on every floor? Because in order for it to fall like that, it has to be a controlled demolition. It has to be. There's even a commission, a 9/11 commission or whatever against, because the big bros, they took out a book to sell the bullshit, which is the biggest. The funniest thing is, people don't even know about Building 7. There was a third building that fell on the day of Twin Towers, right? There was a third building that people didn't even know about. That building fell and no planes hit, and it's a known fact. And you know what was in that building? It was a 3-in-1. You're thinking, oh, because when the Twin Towers happened, they had an excuse to go to war, I think, against Iraq. They always need a reason, because they have to have the backing of the people, right? So they always have to have a legitimate reason to attack. Same thing with Israel and Palestine happening right now. They keep on saying they have a reason. They're like, oh, they did this. They did this, so we have to do that. But you come to find out they're orchestrating everything. They're attacking themselves, so they have a reason to go over there. Let alone, it's like a straight up genocide, bro. So building 7, so they had so when 9/11 happened, they had a reason to go to a war with Iraq, right? But the biggest punchline on top of it is building 7. So there was like a $13 trillion deficit. Like the money was missing, and they're like, big bro doesn't know where it is. So they want us to pay our taxes, everything on time. If we don't, it's like criminal, right? It's criminal if we don't pay our taxes. But these fucking pieces of shit, they take all our money because they think we're too stupid to take care of everything. And then they're like, oh, $13 trillion are missing, and we don't know where it went. So guess what was in building 7? Building 7 was, and one of the floors, there was people looking for where that $13 trillion went. And guess what? Like, I've never voted in my life. I think it's the biggest fucking waste of time. Is the biggest waste. First of all, it's a scam in itself. It's sell you the illusion that your vote matters. You're dumb. I had a fight party. It was actually his girlfriend's house. Nice house, baller house. I had him on Facebook, and then the time came to vote. Right, and they sent you these stupid fucking pamphlets. I just use those pamphlets as like filter for my what do you call this? My J's, let's just say. And I wrote on Facebook, I'm not gonna vote. And this guy jumps on my thing. He's like, yo, you need to vote. Your vote counts, boy. He's like fighting me. He wants to fight me. I'm like, bro, if you want to believe in the charade, go ahead. Don't be angry because I don't want to fucking waste my time because you want to do it. Like, come on, man. Just like during the pandemic, my friend and his girlfriend came over, and they both got it. And she's like, "Why don't you get it?" I'm like, "I don't trust him." But she's like, "You're putting me in danger." I'm like, "If you got the thing, you're protected. You should feel bad for me." And I'm like, "I'm not having sex with you, so what does it matter? If I'm putting you in danger, how am I putting you in danger if you're protected already?" That's what they tell you, right? You're protected. You're protected, you dumbass. Why would they lie, Ali? It's like I tried so hard to try to like convince people not to take that shit, but I tried. All I know, God, me and you, I know I tried. That's all I can say. I tried. I tried by the moon, the stars. Okay, so speaking of the homeless, in the U.S., there's a lot of homeless that are actually ex-veterans. So these guys went, went to these wars, which at the same time is like, another person would say you deserve it because you went to kill innocent people in another country. You went to fight someone else's war. And then the way they sell it to, oh yeah, if you go to the army, so all these people that went overseas or whatever, and shot and killed other people because obviously you're out of war. You're at war, right? And the worst part, those people didn't want to be at war, but you give them no choice, which is Anyway, that's a long story in itself. But then you come back, and now some guy is missing a leg, some guy has trauma, some guy has post-traumatic stress syndrome or whatever. And then you think the same people that sent you to war would take care of you, and no. And these guys are hooked on pharmaceuticals, and these pharmaceuticals are not free to help them because they don't want to show you natural ways to heal yourself. They don't want to show you to buy some pill or whatever that is going to make the pain go away. It's not going to fix you. It's going to make the pain go away, bro. It's all patchwork. Everything. They don't want to fix shit. Like certain places in the US, you can't grow your own vegetables. Certain places you can't collect rainwater to reuse the rainwater. They don't want you to be self-sufficient. They want you to be dependent. Like a heroin addict to his drug dealer. That's literally what they want. To you to be subservient, not ask questions, shut up, do what they ask, and don't ask what they're doing. It's just how the rich look at us bottom dwellers. You know, we're peasants to them. Why is it every time someone has a nice BMW, a nice Mercedes, like let's say almost brand new, you know, they cut everyone. They drive like they're above everyone, and the rules don't apply. This is the same way these people think as far as, you know, socially or whatever the hell. They're above everyone. Their ego is like a level 95 or whatever, 90%. It's like waiting in line. No, they think, hey, why am I gonna wait in line with these peasants? I'm not like them. I'm a millionaire. I'm not like this guy. This guy drives a Honda Civic, 2010. I think if you drive a Honda Civic 2010, you're doing good. Even if you drive any car that's working and you don't have issues, you know what I mean? It's all about perspective, right? So it's like a lot of times I'm like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have a Lamborghini. But it's like, yo, you catch yourself a lot of times because it's like it's minus 30, minus 35. You see people waiting at the bus stop, and you're like, I have a car, I have a roof over my head. You know what I mean? I can eat a steak anytime I want. I am blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Like they don't want you to talk about God. I had a video on TikTok. It was literally Muhammad Ali, talking about how God made a difference in his life. The video got muted and it said copyright, and there was no music in there. So it's like, you know, uh, when the pandemic happened, they were trying to ban TikTok, but TikTok is the same people. It's like the Democrats and Republicans. It's the same people. And you look into TikTok's logo color, red and blue. Let alone, I think it does a 6-2. Every time you see red and blue, like dominoes, or you see the vector symbol, that shit is everywhere. It's like if you have the eyes to see with all those symbols, it's like you know what it is. Especially with a vector symbology, like that shit with G, you know, that shit is everywhere. That vector symbology is like in a lot of these aerospace groups or whatever. Anyway, I'm drifting off. So yeah, at some point, Joe Rogan was like, "Yo, I drink my own piss," and then my brother's like, "Yeah, look, Joe Rogan, he drinks his own piss." I'm like, I don't know, because at the same time, I saw some video in like Saudi Arabia. This guy, there was a camel, because camels are like Ferraris in Saudi Arabia, by the way. Okay, they're actually better. They're worth more than Ferraris. Like most of these people, they have camels as pets. First of all, so this camel was pissing, or a cow was pissing, or whatever, and this guy was taking the piss. He was like washing his face in it. He was drinking it. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is this, bro? And they're like, yeah, it's good for you. I'm like, okay, you can. I'd rather try something else than drink my own piss. Oh, it's really good for you, bro. uh, oh, Adam 22. Okay, boom. So speaking of the sanctity of marriage, right? This guy named Adam 22, he's got like a podcast. He has like a skater line of like skater products or whatever. He is literally a Mason. It's a known fact. He calls himself no his I think his name is Mason too, or his dad's a Mason. It's clear, and that should tell you something. That's where he is where he is. You know, it's not because of he's good at making money or whatever. He was put there, and he's like a not a culture vulture like Vlad, but they try. First of all, they have all these music companies or whatever the hell. They have the artists, right? And they tell the artists what to write about in the song, what the song should be talking about. Like they will put, they will show, they will hire the guy for the video. They will tell you everything. So it's not you deciding anything technically. Like you're just a guy with the face and the voice, but it's like it's like, how do you say it? It's like a designer artist. Like they're making the artist, right? If they're making the artist and the artist doesn't have the talent in himself, so he's depending on them to lift him up. Let alone the companies are buying the views because everything is like with money, right? So it's bots, all this shit. Your favorite artist is doing the same thing. When they release a song, they're buying views, all of them, bro. It's all rigged. Like you're thinking things are organic, but they're not because it's all controlled. Like YouTube simple has a fucking vector in it, the vector, aka pyramid. It's the same people, bro. So when you see a video come out of a song, the song is not necessarily great, but people are so dumb now. Let's say the song sounds like shit, but they're like, oh, it's got 20 million views in 2 days. It has to be good. This is how people look at it. They're not looking as far as how they think of it. They're thinking, oh, if the people like it, it must be good. That's how people are now. They're always looking at what the other people. It's like a sheep mentality. They all follow each other. They don't have any like, hey, what's going on here? No one. All those sheep, they go, bah. They just follow. Everyone just wants to follow, not disagree, not have eyes on them. Like, why are you asking questions? Everyone just wants to be the sheeple and just like follow what everyone else is doing. They follow the trends. That's literally what it is. Just like the stupid trends. Like what was that? The Tide Pod challenge. People are actually risking themselves to die and chewing this stupid shit. Like, and you're, why is this going viral? Because the powers that be, they're fucking with people, bro. And then next, crate challenge. So stupid. And people follow that shit. Oh, everything is like a scam as far as a fucking milk crate would cost $1 right now. But when the crate challenge was happening, it was $40 a crate. So I'm just like, it's just like the gas prices, right? Before the gas goes up, the radio station host somehow knows in advance. Hey, the price is about to go up tomorrow. You guys better go fill up. You don't think they could rig that shit? Or if they know they can milk it, that's what everything is. They're just going to milk the fuck out of it until they can't, and they're going to move on to the next one, aka Tesla. They're just going to milk the fuck out of it. And dumbass people, they go buy Tesla. Because you know what? Tesla is like the newest iPhone. And the stupid thing is, if you look into it, you're like, it's already bad for you to be next to a Wi-Fi router because of the radiation from the old Wi-Fi and all the Bluetooth and bullshit. Now you're literally in a mobile Wi-Fi router and you're surrounded by radiation. Some woman had like her produce, her fruits and vegetables inside the Tesla, and like she noticed that it kind of like zapped all that shit, like the nutrients or whatever. What do you think is happening to you? It's already bad to have your phone in your fucking left pocket, or you're always like this. I find this so stupid. People never thought that, hey, is this bad for me to be 24/7 just like this, just talking to my boyfriend or sleeping with my phone next to me? You never thought about that? It's just like the microwave. When I was a kid, we had a microwave. And my mom was like, oh, you shouldn't stand next to it when it's not good for you. So I'm like, what's happening to the freaking food? If it's not good for you to stand next to it when it's on, what is happening to the food? Man, why you don't go? Give me that, everybody. Give me a minute. Uno momento, amigo. What's up, John Wick? Fucking dick face talking to me like that. Where do you live? Yo, what is this stupid? This is not gang. We're not in fucking Brooklyn over here. Yo, you know where I'm at? Yo, here's my address, yo. You know where I'm at? Fuck out of here, bro. I'm not a gangster. I don't want to be. But if you come to my house and you threaten my life, I got two bats. I got a bat over there and I got a bat over there. If I had a dog, bro, I'm gonna get a nice pit bull or a nice dog that will be gentle and humble, but I'm gonna train him to when I want him to attack, bro. Lethal weapon 4.